Give me a minute and let's talk about how Russia's oil money is disappearing and is not limitless. You see here, this is before the full-scale invasion. This is June of 2022, when crude oil sales to the world were about $336 million a day. Now this is May of 2024, where sales had dropped to 262 million a day. This is where we are now, after 5 consecutive months of dropping numbers at 196 million a day. Now, it sounds like a lot of money, right? And it is. I'm not saying it's not. But when one considers the implications, this means that since June of 2022, the total crude oil sales annualized are down $52 billion a year. $52 billion a year they're not taking in. And then if you add refined oil product sales, that's off $104 billion in total revenue that this country is not taking in a country that's only got an economy of $2 trillion. That's 5% of your earnings evaporated between sanctions and falling oil prices, because this is only going to get worse, right? Saudi Arabia has told us they are going to ramp up production. And when Saudi Arabia ramps up production, there's only one thing that happens to the price of oil, baby. It drops. It drops. And so right now, Russia is staring down the barrel of a $104 billion loss for this year versus 2022. And if that oil price drops precipitously before the end of the year, it could be significantly more. Significantly more. So big thanks. I stole this chart off of Joe Blogs. He does a half an hour on this deep dive for anybody that's interested. Highly recommend. Also, I want to thank Ben Lindback, who is the sponsor of this live. Ben did an amazing thing. He joined the Patreon and paid for his year subscription up front. I cannot tell you, right, when you're living on $1,200 a month, what it is to get a chunk of change like that. Suddenly, I am enabled to do a whole bunch of other things that I couldn't